Hello there. Welcome to Management Yogi. I am Satyanarayan Das. I am a CIPSA and a charm. CIPSA stands for Certified in Practical Scaled Agile. Charm stands for Certified Hybrid Agile Master Professional. These two are unique, practical, hands-on certifications offered by Management Yogi. In this video, we are going to learn about one key role, that is the Principal Scrum Master used in the CIPSA Scrum Framework. There is another key role, which is that of the Chief Product Owner. You would have already seen that video and associated article. If you have not seen, it is a good time to revisit and check the role of the Chief Product Owner. Worldwide, there are a large number of scaled agile certifications. They are theory, and more theory. You may proceed with those certifications, but you are not going to learn anything in a practical, hands-on manner. And because that is theory, and more theory, everything is based on your imagination or fantasy. The CIPSA certification is practical, hands-on. That is why you will see and you can demonstrate how scaling happens with software tools using real-world projects. Having said that, let us see the role of the Principal Scrum Master, or in short, the PSM. The Principal Scrum Master, or in short, the PSM, as used in the CIPSA Scrum Framework. Here too, we are going to have the same pattern, that is what it is and what it is not. We have seen already with respect to the Chief Product Owner in similar pattern. First, not a manager, but a leader. The Principal Scrum Master is the leader of the CIPSA Scrum team, a leader who serves the team. Not only that, the Principal Scrum Master serves the organization. This leadership mindset is very important because you are not managing tasks. You are not managing assignments to resources with respect to tasks. Rather, the behavior is that of a leader who is serving the team. 2. Not intra-team, but inter-team. Now, what do I mean by that? The CIPSA Scrum team is a combination of multiple Scrum teams. Maybe 5, 7, 8, 9 Scrum teams will be there. The individual team Scrum Masters will be there to look at the individual team-related dependencies. So you have 5 or 7 team members within the Scrum team. Those team-related dependencies will be addressed by the individual team Scrum Master. But when it comes to multiple teams at scale, the dependencies will be addressed by the Principal Scrum Master, not the individual team Scrum Master. Or there might be issues or risks. Those will be addressed by the Principal Scrum Master. Not team tracking, but product tracking. This is number 3. Now, in the CIPSA Scrum Framework, one of the key artifacts is the CIPSA Integrated Increment. This CIPSA Integrated Increment can be given per sprint or within the sprint at any time. And that integrated increment tracking will happen with the help of the PSM, or the Principal Scrum Master. Individual Scrum teams will give their individual team increments. The team Scrum Master will be looking after those team increments. But the focus here at scale is not with respect to individual team increments, but the CIPSA integrated increment. And hence, the name here is the product tracking. 4th, not fragmented, but unified. Here it is with respect to communication. Communication at scale will be very different compared to communication at a team level. As any management professional is going to tell you, with 2 people, there is only 1 communication channel. With 3 people, we have 3 communication channels. With 4 people, we are having 6 communication channels. But if you have 10 people, then it is 45 communication channels. Imagine having 80 people. Hundreds and hundreds of communication channels will be there. So at scale, the communication will be very different. The tone, tenor, messaging, formatting, content, timing, frequency, etc. will be very different at scale. And that is the job of the principal Scrum Master to communicate at scale. In fact, the principal Scrum Master is the chief spokesperson for the CIPSA Scrum team, which is a combination of individual Scrum teams. Fifth, not a replacement, but a complement. Many people are pursuing the CIPSA certification course and they are also implementing in their organization. One question I get out of fear that Scrum Master role is going to go away. That is no longer relevant. It is an incorrect thinking. The principal Scrum Master is not going to replace the individual team Scrum Master. Those will be needed. The principal Scrum Master will complement, not replace, the individual team Scrum Masters. So this role is a complementary role. You, as a team Scrum Master, can aspire to be the principal Scrum Master and can manage your CIPSA Scrum team at scale or lead the CIPSA Scrum team at scale. So it is a complementary role. Now, these are the 5 points. There are some additional points as well as elaborations published in this article. And this article is the PSM, what it is and what it is not. More explanations have been given here. You can click on this link to know more. The CIPSA certification course details will be available in this link. Both these links are noted in the video description below. Click on those links to know more with respect to the role of the PSM and the CIPSA certification course details. Coming back, here too, in the role of the principal Scrum Master, you need to have practical applicability at scale. This is very, very important. As I said from the very beginning, this is the only certification course where you have practical applicability at scale. Taking an example, we have multiple meta events for the CIPSA framework, which is used in the CIPSA certification course. Meta events such as cross-team backlog refinement, CIPSA sprint planning, CIPSA sprint review, CIPSA sprint retrospective, CIPSA daily stand-ups or the CIPSA daily scrum, as well as the sprint itself. There will be multiple teams. Let us say 5 teams are there and 5 teams will be sprinting. But all these sprints are going to be synchronized. So the sprint itself will be a meta event. How will you add these meta events into your plan? Or taking another example, what will be the dependencies among these events? Which will come first? Which will come next? Will the CIPSA sprint planning will come first or the CIPSA daily stand-up will come first? In addition, also you will have individual team related events such as team sprint planning, team daily scrums, team retrospectives. When it will happen, how to add them into the plans. Or there will be dependencies among multiple Scrum teams because at scale you will have multiple teams and definitely there will be some dependencies. Can you display those dependencies? Can you demonstrate those dependencies? Those will be needed when you go at scale and play the role of the principal Scrum Master. With the CIPSA certification course, you are going to learn all of them. And that is why this certification course has the highest emphasis on practical applicability at scale. Finally, as I close this video, do not forget to go to ManagementYogi.com and subscribe to ManagementYogi.com. In addition, subscribe to the video channel of Management Yogi. Share, subscribe, and like. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time.